Welcome to another video. I am here with my sister. Here with my sister. And we are going to be reacting to what? Top 10 weirdest Pokemon? Alright, you might have to jack it down. Alright, so I don't know how to do that cool thing where... Chloe, do you know how to do that thing?
What thing?
Where you put the video up in the top corner. So they can see it too. And they can see us react to it.
I don't know. No, don't.
Oh.
We'll just talk while we watch the video. Just face the thing right there.
Of the weirdest Pokemon evolutions. The entire concept of having animals evolve into insanely powerful beast monsters by beating the crap out of others in battle, or by being exposed to stones being traded at XC, is pretty darn ridiculous in and of itself. But it's not too difficult suspending your disbelief when the end result is a fire-breathing dragon who remains loyal to you, despite the fact that you're forcing it to fight a bird who shoots lightning. But there are some specific evolutions that are extremely weird. These are the 10 weirdest Pokemon evolutions. Number 10.
God.
Cubone and Marowak. Cubone's life
Aw,
kinda
they're
sucks.
cute. What do you
He's
think?
so upset at the death of his mother that he literally wears her skull, which may not be the most emotionally healthy coping tactic.
Okay, that...
Remember,
Okay,
this is
weird.
an entire species of Pokemon, meaning they all are bereaved over the deaths of each of their individual mothers. Then again, in some deeply, deeply messed up way, his mother is still protecting poor little Cubone. Since her skull now acts as his helmet, it's definitely indicative of some sort of creepy Norman Bates/mother relationship. Where it gets weird is when Cubone evolves into Marowak. Essentially, Marowak's just a bigger Cubone, which isn't all that weird. What is weird is that Marowak is defined by having gotten over the death of its mother. Remember, as a species, Marowaks have all gotten over the deaths of their individual mothers, but still wears a skull in its head. But it's specifically not its mother's, meaning Marowak found some random dead Pokemon skull and is wearing that now. Something tells me that Marowak hasn't quite reached the closure it claims to have. At number 9, we have fish that turn into entirely different kinds of fish.
That's the
A
what
lot of
that
Pokemon
thing
have weird
turned
evolutions, where the following form bears little resemblance to the original, but for whatever reason, this seems a lot more pronounced in a lot of fish Pokemon. Carvana, a Pokemon resembling a piranha, evolves into Sharpedo, a Pokemon resembling a shark, which is not a type of piranha. Maybe this was just a weird in-joke since the film Piranha was a cheap rip-off of Jaws. What's weirder is that Magikarp and Feebas, two fish Pokemon that look very similar, each evolve into things that are not really fish at all. Magikarp notably turns into a Chinese dragon-looking thing called Gyarados,
What
and
the heck
Feebas
is a
turns into some
Gyarados?
kind of mystic eel known as Milotic.
Aw, that one's
There are
pretty.
actually a lot of
What do you think?
examples. Remoraid,
Yeah.
which
Aw.
resembles
That's what I
fish,
have.
turns into
Oh, cool.
artillery, an octopus.
That's what it turns into.
Poliwag to
Aww.
Poliwrath evolution chain can take a total left turn and evolve into Politoad, which is a frog instead
Oh my
of a
God,
weird
that is
blue thing
adorable.
with a spiral-patterned stomach. Clamperl, a
Aww.
clam/pearl combination, shockingly,
See, you got
turns into
nipple
some
coat
type
on.
of eel, either
What
Gorbis
the-
or Huntail,
the
depending on
fuck?
what kind of item you make Clamperl hold on to. Then again, I don't know a whole lot about fish,
Aw, that
so
was
maybe
cute.
clams turning into eels is the norm under the sea.
That ain't an eel. That's supposed to be a
Number
turtle.
8. Baby
Oh, I'm
Pokemon
talking
who
about
just
that.
start hanging out.
Oh my
Let's say you're
God.
hanging out with two friends. Fun, right? Oh, also one other thing. Did you realize
that
you
weed?
just evolved into a higher life form? Because you did. Well, at least according to the rules of Pokemon, where 3 Diglets equal 1 Dugtrio that can be treated as a single entity. Number 7. Voltorb into Electrode. Basically, Electrode is just a bigger version of Voltorb, but the top and bottom colors have been switched for
Voltorb.
some reason. It seems pretty arbitrary, and is definitely odd,
What
but
the
not
f is
necessarily odd
arbitrary?
enough to get itself on this list.
Obvious.
What's real weird is that it gains a mouth too, where there was no mouth before. Essentially just a Pokemon with eyes, it now has a mouth and teeth and everything. The existence of a mouth at all indicates it needs to eat and breathe. How that was happening when it was a mouthless Voltorb is a mystery for only the bravest Pokemon fanfic writers. Number 6. Geodude into Graveler into Golem.
Aww,
Geodude and Graveler follow a pretty normal
that one is
evolutionary
cute.
pattern.
That one
It
is
starts
cute.
out
That
as a
one's
little rock
really
creature.
weird.
It grows into a bigger
What do you
rock
think?
creature, but something
you can't
weird
collect that on
happens when
Pokemon
Graveler
Go.
evolves into Golem.
Well, I don't
It
have.
turns from a
Jesus, your
creature
breath
made
smells.
entirely
I don't
out of
have
rock to what
Pokemon
looks
Go.
like a lizard-like
Stop
thing
it.
trapped inside a builder.
But
The point is,
I'm serious.
it
I
goes
think
from
that
all
fat one's
rock
cute.
to some kind of organic creature living inside a rock, like when Drawn Johnson emerged from the rock. Number 5 is Pokemon that hold different things. With evolution comes the use of more complex tools. This is evident in the fossil records of humanity's own history. Holding 2 spoons instead of 1 spoon is a little different twist on that concept. In the transition from Kadabra to Alakazam, the Pokemon grows a bit, but the primary difference is that it is now holding 1 additional spoon. Likewise, the Ore line of Pokemon from Black and White, Timbur, Gurdurr, and Conkeldurr, get bigger and stronger, but tow different types of beams along with them.
She's holding it
Wood
sideways.
to steel to rock, respectively. Why each species has a specific type of beam is a little strange. Side note, these Pokemon have some of the most insulting feeling names. Surely, Conkeldurr would do better with a steel beam than a couple of rock ones, right? Nope, he's evolved now, so he has to use rocks. It could be worse though. Poor Farfetch'd holds a league normally, but in his evolved form he... Oh wait, Farfetch'd doesn't have an evolved form. It's stuck holding an onion as its only weapon for the rest of eternity. Someone get that Pokemon some burn heal. Number 4. Munna into Mushana. Munna and Mushana look largely similar. The primary difference is that Munna is defined by eating dreams, while Mushana is defined by emanating a mist from its forehead packed with the dreams it had eaten. So, in other words, when Munna evolves, it farts out all the dreams it had eaten out of its face. Basically, it's just completing a single digestive cycle. Imagine how congested and uncomfortable Munna must be feeling when it's full. If you don't evolve it, it can't fart out all the dreams it ate. If you stopped its evolution, odds are its colon would straight up explode, and you would be showered with dream fezzes. Number 3. Every ghost-type Pokemon. There is a creepy, never talked about thing in Pokemon. Actually, there are probably a lot of things that are creepy and never discussed in Pokemon, but specifically, we're talking about ghost-type Pokemon here. The implication is that there are dead spirits of former living beings, unnaturally beholden to this plane of existence for some reason. Even more unsettling, they can still be captured and trained by children for what amounts to insane, superpowered cockfights. Where it gets even weirder is that a lot of these ghost-type Pokemon can evolve into new Pokemon entirely. Part of the key to understanding evolution is that a thing must be alive to evolve. That's important. Dead things do not evolve, since evolution has a lot to do with survival. Ethereal spirits specifically did not
That
survive.
one up there. That
Yet,
one's cute.
somehow, they continue to change and evolve long after their deaths. Little ghost cannons turn into ghost Chandelires.
That one's
Ghastly turns
kinda
into Gengar
cute.
and Exceed. Ghosts
That
should
one's
be
weird.
able to change, due to the rules of being a ghost. If they can evolve, are they really ghosts? Then again, you could always play Pokemon in Ghostbuster mode, where you catch all ghost-type Pokemon with electric-type moves and store all ghosts in a PC box, and never have to
that one's
bother asking
adorable.
yourself these questions. Number 2. The Pokemon dies. Pokemon have it hard enough.
That
They're
one's cute.
constantly being forced
That one's
to battle
adorable.
each other and face off against horrifying
That one's
powers,
kinda cute.
being blasted with lightning strikes and having their mind torn apart by psychic cats. But through all of this, pretty much the worst thing that can happen to them is that they faint at the end, which, all things considered,
that
is
was
actually
cute.
not too shabby.
Oh,
There are a few implied deaths of Pokemon throughout the series. Looking at you, Raticate, it's extremely rare. Even rarer, what if literally murdering your Pokemon was what made it evolve? That's the case for Snorunt. Snorunt is an ice type. He's a cute little guy who survives by eating snow and ice, and he can evolve into the pretty normal evolution of Glalie, also an ice type. But there's another possibility. If you expose Snorunt to the Dawnstone, it evolves into Frostlass, but Frostlass is a ghost type, implying that Snorunt died in the process, since it was made of ice and was exposed to the burning heat of the Dawnstone. So yes, you killed a Pokemon to make it evolve. As if enslaving and fighting animals didn't make you enough of a sociopath monster. Note,
Ray.
Shed Ninja is a weird example. It is the shell
one
of a
is cute.
Pokemon that evolved, but somehow still exists as a separate entity. As if the spirit of the original Pokemon split in two. Does it retain the consciousness of the original Pokemon? Ninkata? The Pokédex
Oh, that's
entries
cute.
claim it's an empty shell that came to life, which is bringing up even more questions no one wants to answer. Reminder, this is a game intended for all ages. Number 1. Pokemon that literally grow additional heads. Listen, it's definitely weird to grow additional limbs where there were no limbs before. There was a whole arc on the Spider-Man cartoon about how confusing it can be for a young person to grow new arms. Like an after-school special mutated gene puberty. Machamp, I'm sure it's real tough being you. But growing extra heads, that's like some David Cronenberg level existential nightmare shit. Entirely new consciousnesses are being spawned when you evolve a Doduo or a Dino, which is pretty horrifying. But worse, they are sprouting attached to the same body as the other head. Imagine entering the world, only to discover you have to share a body with someone who's been there for a while. Oh, also, you're the enslaved property of some sociopath 11-year-old who's going to pit you in fights to the death with some random animals. And if you're a Dodrio, you kinda suck. So, best case scenario, you become an HM slave and have to fly the kid around the world. Even though that, you don't have wings capable of flying. Worst case scenario, you get forgotten in a Bill's PC somewhere and live on a flash drive for the rest of your life.
Sorry guys, my hands are
existence
shaking.
life. Thank you for watching, guys. I advise you to subscribe as always, and
So Chloe, what did you think about that?
That was. I'm just really, really tired from school.
She goes to real school, but I am homeschooled. Hey, Snorlax. Cool. Cool. Now has tits. Alright. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you liked watching, as I always like to say. Let's see.
their boys being hit.
Let's see if Chloe knows it, and Chloe wants to do it. Do you know it?
The what?
My ending.
I don't know.
You don't know my outro? Alright. Well, as I always like to say before I do my outro, I'm trying to do this new thing where I have like this nice little thing at the end where it's like trying to be encouraging, but it's really not getting there. So, I will say, in your life, you have the bads and the goods. Just go with whichever one you like. And, Chloe, do you want to help me with my intro or outro? Please? Please?
I'm tired.
It's not hard. All you gotta do is sit up. Alright. Peace. Love. Wi-Fi. Alright. Bye, guys.